You've clicked on this video because you want to make money and escape the matrix, right? Unfortunately, you've been brainwashed by these online gurus. The reality is that earning money online in 2024 is easier than ever, but these gurus will bombard you with their $500 courses that they say will get you rich in just 1 week. The truth is, all successful businesses don't create their success overnight. It takes months and sometimes years of consistency. I'm going to share my story about how I've done over £50,000, which is $65,607 from just Amazon FBA alone. I'll break down everything I did to get there and show you exactly how you can start without wasting time or money on things you don't need. This month alone, I'm on course to do £10,000, which is $13,121. This business model allowed me to see that it is scalable, and I'm considering doing it full-time once I've finished college. Part 1. What Amazon FBA is and what it takes to get started. First, let's talk about what Amazon FBA actually is. It stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. You find products to sell, send them to Amazon's warehouses, and they handle all the shipping, customer service, and returns for you. Your job is sourcing a profitable product, managing your inventory, and handling the sales. To get started, you'll need an Amazon seller account, which you can open at sellercentral.amazon.co.uk. If you're in the US, make sure you go to your region's Seller Central site. Opening the account itself isn't hard, but choosing the right products and setting yourself up for success takes some work. I didn't wake up one morning and know what to sell. A lot of people think they need to run ads immediately or dump thousands into marketing, but that's not true. I've never used Amazon's ads, and you don't need to either, especially if you're making less than 6 figures a year. Focus on finding a winning product first. Ads can come later when you're scaling, but you can definitely start a successful store without them in the early stages. Part 2. My story, what it takes to make £50,000 at 16 years old. I was looking for ways to make money online, just like you are now. I was drawn to Amazon FBA because of the scalability and because it allows you to work from anywhere. I started small. My first product wasn't a massive hit, but it made me enough to reinvest into more inventory. For me, the most important thing was consistency. I spent weeks researching products, sourcing suppliers, and learning how to use Amazon's platform. I worked on this every single day, even while I was in school. In the beginning, I wasn't making much, barely enough to cover my initial investment. But slowly, I started to see returns, and before I knew it, my revenue started growing. Now I'm on track to make £10,000 in revenue this month alone. That's when I realized this model is scalable. I'm now seriously considering doing this full-time once I leave college because the potential is massive. The first products I sourced for Amazon FBA was a scientific calculator from my school's resources section, and the results blew me away. The calculator had a £53 profit with a 500% return on investment, selling about 150 times a month on Amazon. Once I saw that, I got to work. I bought out all the calculators at my school, then got my friends involved. I paid them a couple of pounds each to go and buy calculators from other schools. It was one of my first big wins and showed me how powerful Amazon FBA could be when you find the right product. So how much do you really need to get started with Amazon FBA? At a bare minimum, you're looking at about £500. This will cover your initial product stock and possibly some shipping costs. Don't get caught up in thinking you need to spend thousands up front. You want to start small, learn the process, and scale up from there. As you start making sales, you'll reinvest the profits into buying more stock, maybe improving your packaging and scaling your inventory. But let's be clear, this is not a side hustle where you'll see instant results. In the early stages, you'll likely reinvest most of your revenue back into the business, which is exactly what I did. One of the smartest things you can do when you're starting out with Amazon FBA is to join a community of sellers. It's really difficult to navigate this alone, especially when you're new and trying to figure everything out. Personally, I'm part of Royal FBA on Discord, and that community has helped me so much. In these communities, you'll find people who are already succeeding with Amazon FBA, sharing their tips and helping others avoid common mistakes. This is especially important when you're learning the ropes of product research and sourcing suppliers. It's easy to make expensive mistakes if you don't know what to look out for. If you're looking to get started, I highly recommend joining Royal FBA. Just DM at royal.fba on Instagram and they'll get you set up. That's all for today. If you got value from this video, drop a like, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll catch you in the next one.